Welcome to West Coast Finest. Please subscribe and hit that bell so you do not miss any of our new videos. Yes, click the link below to visit our website and get your order in for our G&G hair growth butter. Yes, it is made with 100% all natural ingredients. And yes, it's me, your girl T, dropping another video.
Brushing it.
Financial compensation. There's no fee.
That's one little thing on my plate. Yeah, put it on your plate there, so your hair can be happy. I like it, huh? Out the door. Go. Out the door. I don't have the time.
Really excited for audiences
go to bed, don't have to do it, just go to bed.
People laugh, people scream. It's up to date in a different way.
I was like, okay, my hair is falling out. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I have a thing on my plate. My hair is not one.
Where the stars shine.
Not a priority, huh? I take your hair priority too.
I take a gazillion pills just to stay here.
The only court network.
So, some of the pills are some of the problem of it coming out.
Right, the side effects.
Yeah, so I'm just like, If it comes out, it comes out. As long as I'm still here, don't let it go.
And a commitment to justice.
Yeah, the side effects is, well, hair loss is a side effect for a lot of different medications. Yeah, I have a lot of clients who, that's how their hair, you know, even started coming out, is from the side effects from the medication you're taking.
To keep my, okay, so I don't know, I have a new heart and a new kidney.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so my kidney, when I got my kidney, I had the BK virus in my kidney. And in order to get rid of the BK virus, I had to do IVIGs to bind the virus in my kidney. Well, the IVIGs started taking my hair out. It's like, okay, hair or lip?
Right.
Which one do I choose? Hair, you gotta go. You just gotta go. You
Yeah.
fall out, you don't, I don't care. So I had to do IVIGs for quite a while to get rid of it. And then,
So is that injections with
no, IVIGs where you have to go, well for me, I go to Stanford for 8 hours for IVs to sit and have this medication pushed through an IV. So I'd be there all day.
all day?
All day.
Almost like dialysis would be. Yeah.
I'd be there all day on a Saturday. I was like, okay. And then when I looked up, I was like, oh, okay, hair is coming on. More, it started just right here. It's like, oh.
Right at the top first.
And then it went to the side, and I'm like, wait, whatever. I don't care. I'm still here.
Right.
I can either put on a wig, put on a cap, put on whatever. I don't care. So,
Yeah, you say that's another worry then.
yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
So when it started coming out more, I was like, cover and go. Until it stops falling out and realize I need these medications to live, so you've got to adjust to these medications. You ready for it?
$275 for the planter? Yes, I am. And for the
Yeah, well, like you say, you got an option. Hair or live. You're not going to choose no hair over living.
Oh, Cynthia did.
She said she'd rather have her hair, huh?
Her doctor recommended a medication that had the possibility of taking out her hair, so she said she won't take that. See, that's the difference between me and you.
Say everybody is different.
I was like,
She
let it
said,
go.
oh no, I'm not about to do the hair thing.
Oh, let it go. It's hair. They make a lot of wigs, weaves, and everything else. It's hair. She's like, nah, she's gonna come up with something better.
You actually got a new kidney too?
So, a long time ago, 28, almost 30 years ago, I had to have a new heart. My heart failed. It started growing, and it was about to choke its own self in its own cavity.
Oh wow.
So I had that, and then 27 years ago, one day, I woke up and my heart didn't want to recognize, my body didn't want to recognize the heart anymore, so it sent my own T cells to kill it. Nope, you know, it's not like something you feel, except for one morning I got up to go to the bathroom and I passed out.
Oh wow. Just passed out.
Passed out. My dog, I had a half pit, half German Shepherd. She was licking me in my face and she was licking me on my hands. She was licking me on my face, she was licking me, and I was like, nah, you know better to be on my bed. I opened up my eyes and I'm on the floor. And I'm like, how the hell did I get on the floor?
Wow. Didn't even know you had even passed out.
Didn't know. So my dog actually saved my life because the longer you sit there, the more likely you're not going to wake up. So, couldn't get on the floor, called my daughter. My daughter came, helped me get off the floor, went to the hospital, and that's when they discovered your body's sending your T cells to kill your heart. And so it made my heartbeat go too low and I passed out.
Oh wow.
So they said, okay, you're going to need a redo. And I'm like, really? Yeah, so I had to have a second heart. And when you get another heart, all the medications you take destroys your kidney. So you automatically get a kidney.
Wow.
So they gave me a heart one day and left me open so they could give me a kidney the next day. So that this way I wouldn't be under anesthesia too long and not wake up.
Oh, wow. Girl, you got a story.
So that was like hair or
A
lid.
testimony, rather.
Which one do you want? Let the hair go. Let the hair go.
Yeah, forget the hair. We'll
I'll
get some
figure out
hair
something
later.
for the hair.
Yeah, we'll worry
There you
about
go.
the hair later.
Mm-hmm.
So now, when did you have to wait for the heart, or they already had one in the kidney?
No, so what happens is when your doctors or your team discover you need a new organ, they put you on a list, on a transplant list.
Mm-hmm.
So it just depends on, well, for the first one was quicker because all they have to do is match, you know, your blood type, and they really don't even have to match all the childhood diseases you've gone through. But when you go for a redo, they've got to match it all. So a redo is harder and it takes longer.
Harder and longer than
the first one. The first one, you're just waiting on somebody that is your blood type and the rest of that. And I tell people, I said, you know, it's really hard to hear, but transplant people wait for holidays. And people say, why? I said, because people get stupid on holidays.
Oh, and
And
that's
they
when
drink
people
too much. And that's when they make mistakes. So we look forward to holidays, and that's when they do the most transplants.
Wow, I never even thought about that. Yeah, because that's when the most deaths from drinking and accidents or heart attacks.
So come Christmas and New Year's, you know, we'd be like, I hope it's my turn. I mean, it kind of sucks for you to
say it like that, yeah.
Yeah,
What you
or
mean.
a hope for somebody to die that has given up an organ for you to live, but that's the only way you can.
Right.
Someone has to die for you to live. You know, now for kidney people, you know, a loved one can donate half a kidney and still live. So
You could donate a half a kidney?
You can donate a half a kidney.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
It's like, hello, it'll still work.
Be okay, huh?
Nowadays, they're getting more and more organs from more and more prisoners.
Oh.
Then when I first got my first one, the organ had to be perfect. Now, they could work with organs with defects. That's how my second kidney had to be K-box. They can work with it now.
Technology, huh?
Oh my God.
Just has advanced so much.
Love it.
Right.
And yes, they still do, for people to live, animal organs.
Animal organs?
Animal organs.
Really?
You know how back in the day they had this big story about a human getting a baboon heart and a baboon animal organs.
So that's really true?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I always thought that was a myth. Like, ain't nobody really getting no baboon or no ape, no monkey, and none of that.
It's the same as ours.
Wow. Very interesting.
You know, back in reject it if that's not what you want. You can reject it. One lady, she was waiting on a heart, and they came here and said, we have a heart, but it has a defect, but we can work with it. She said no.
She'd rather keep waiting.
She'd rather continue to wait. So it just so happened the next day, another one came up. She said no. It wasn't perfect. She was waiting on perfect. She said no. And they explained to her she had the possibility of dying waiting on perfect. She said she'd wait. Within that week, she was transplanted.
So she got a perfect.
She
She's getting her wish.
She waited.
Prayer, whatever.
Yeah, I was like, girl, you did it to me. I'd have been like,
Especially if they say they can work with it.
yeah, I'd have been like, come on, let's do this. Let's get this over with.
So work this out, huh?
She said no. I said, not only did you say no once, but twice? Ooh. Never heard of that.
Wow.
And that's why they tell people, if you're going to be a donor, you have to write it down. You have to. Because you may want to be a donor, but if you haven't put it down in writing, your family could say no.
So, you know how they have it at the DMV or whatever, where you tell them that's the same?
Or we put that little pink dot.
Yeah. Okay.
You got to put it in writing.
Enough. Yeah.
So that it's known. Because I said your loved one can tell them no.
And they can't do it.
They won't do it. Because they know.
Nope, I don't want him to donate it. I don't care if he did say he wanted it.
Well, because some religions believe that that person won't go to heaven if they don't have all their parts.
Oh, okay.
So they'll say no.
I didn't know that. Oh, I guess like Jehovah's Witness, huh? Because I know they don't believe in much of that. Not even like blood transfusions.
They will not allow them to get any blood.
Right, yeah, man, I have heard of that. Nope, no blood. Say, you think you're about to die or you need it? Nope.
No blood whatsoever.
So had you had heart problems like as a kid coming up?
No. One day I caught a cold, or what I perceived was a cold. Caught a cold. And it just seemed like that cold would never go away. Ever.
So what you was doing, a lot of coughing?
Yes, you would cough and then you get tired real quick and then you get short of breath. And it's like, what the heck? I've never had a cold this long with all these side effects that I've never had before. So after a while, went to the doctor. Well, actually, first I went to a quack. I ain't gonna lie, I went to a quack. Now that man almost cost me my life over money, quack. Because he just kept running tests, and then you would have to go to his office for him to tell you the test results. And everybody's like, why do you have to go to it? Because that was another office visit.
Oh, all about money.
And I just kept getting worse and getting worse. And then when he realized that I was getting worse, he finally decided to hand me over to somebody who could help. He handed me over to a cardiologist, and she was like, you're in heart failure. I was like, how do you know? She's like, I've seen this. I was like, I've been with this man for over a year, and he never diagnosed me, and I walk into your office, and you're like, you're not good. It's like, oh my goodness.
Right, doesn't seem real. Yeah, how do I know you know what you're talking about? Yeah, he ain't said nothing about no heart failure all this time. Wow, she was right.
Quack, quack, and a quack. And the bad part about it, he was a black quack.
Gave you 1 year to live? Oh my God. So basically you only have 1 year to get a match? Oh wow. And how long does it normally take to get a match?
It just, when I first started, it could be years. Because what people don't realize is the amount of people in a 747 jet is the amount of people die waiting on a transplant.
Oh my God.
Every year, that amount of people die. And so Stanford was like, that is just ridiculous. Because a lot of people aren't on the list to donate.
Right.
If you don't let your loved ones know your wishes. Kids were born at Stanford.
Wow, good stuff.
Say, nope. My daughters, she's like, nope. If something goes wrong, I want to be at Stanford.
You should be right at Stanford.
I want to be at them. I'm not going to go anywhere, so made sure.
I don't blame her. I feel the same way. I just wish I would have did.
My daughter's their first transplant baby.
Wow. So you had already had the transplant when you had your first baby?
I had it after I had my heart transplant, then I had my baby. It was just not something they allowed.
They wanted to be here.
Wow.
The first transplant recipient baby. It sounds weird to have a hospital as a home, but it definitely, you know, as a home because that's where Joan was born. That's where I was born. That's when Mom got both her new life. So Sanford is definitely.
Due to the length of this video, please stay tuned for part 2 to see her finished style and to hear more of her incredible, yes, her incredible heart and kidney transplant journey. Again, stay tuned for part 2.